Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame, and we're starting off the weekly because today is Sunday, 6 o'clock today in the afternoon Central Time. You will see the CME open. 8 p.m. You will see our weekly candle close. Now, a few things I just want to point out as a level of importance. We want the weekly close above 21,000. So this is a bullish engulfing week. Doing that, it allows us the potential and higher probability the next week we will continue up. Okay. Anything under the 50 per anything under 21,000, the likelihood of next week retesting the lows is a possibility, and that means 19,300 is a possible area to be tested with the last week's uh, naked point of control at 1855. Okay, so basically around this area, it can sweep the lows and then tap this area and then go right back up. Okay, so keep all this in mind on a weekly, and this is for Bitcoin. I'm gonna go to a daily now. So on the daily, we had our doji. We had an attempt to break the doji, it failed, and now we are actually going down. So that is the only negative thing I can say, and this is why I was saying if we don't close above 21,000, it's possible that next week we will retest the lows from all this euphoric rise, okay? And then that means we can probably test into the low $20,000 area, worst case scenario. All right. So worst case scenario, we can test into the $20,000 area right here, basically 20,500. If we lose that area with the daily close, then you're definitely going to be probably looking to test these lower lows, such as like 19.3, which is like the weekly open. Aside from that, guys, closing above the 21 EMA would be the greatest thing on a daily. We can start looking for the 55 being the next level of resistance. Even if we get the 21 EMA, we can look for the next level of resistance being 22,100, and then we can look for this $25,000 area. All right, let's go to a 4-hour real quick. So on the 4-hour yesterday, I was telling everyone we were looking like we were about to touch the 21, and that's literally what we're doing. Now it's up to the market to make this bull flag or not. If we bull flag out of here, we should be testing and breaking out of this previous high at the 200, which is around 22,500. All right. Once we lose the 22,500 and claim it on a 4-hour open and close, we can look to gun for this naked point of control at 23,370. So that is what we're looking for. If this does continue to the downside, we're hoping the 55 will be the level of support, which is at 20,700. Any closes under 20,700 on a 4-hour, we're looking for us to retest all the way down, probably $19,300 area. We do have a level of support over here at 20K. So maybe the monthly 20K might save us, but if we can't get saved around here, probably this will get tapped around 19,300 to 18,600. In this area, we'll find our bounce. My biggest hope, and the higher the bounce, the better. Because right now, we were accumulated, and then right here is the second accumulation, consolidation after the rise. So over here, this is kind of a bull flag kind of situation. As soon as we break the trend line, we should be looking for a measured move up. Do I even have this charted? No. Oh, and we have a fib right here. Interesting. So this is our fib right here, 21,500. So until we break above this with 4-hour opening closes, we don't need to worry about this 200 getting tested. As we're under this and this 4-hour median channel, it looks like we're going to test the bottom side first, which is this 55 at 20,784, and then we'll look for the support bounce from there, and we might bounce back into this $21,500 area and then roll back down. This is a major fib. And then this right here is our weekly, or no, this is our monthly level, if I'm not mistaken. Double check. That is not our monthly level. That is another level. Not really sure why we have that chart. Weekly. Okay, so this is our weekly level over here. This is what we need to stay above if we take the downside route. If we lose this and close under 16,700, we're going to be looking for brand new weekly lows. Obviously, we're really far away from that, but we'll see what happens next week. Going to the monthly on this Bitcoin chart. The monthly that high? No, monthly is right here. Right here. So we need to stay above that on a higher time frame, and the daily is right there. I don't even have that on my chart. There's your daily. So now you can see what's going on right now, right? So we lost this fib and we're about to probably test the daily. That thin line right here is our daily level. And that's also the bottom of the 4-hour Bollinger Band. So going any 4-hour open and closes under this level, under 20,600, you're looking for testing downside for sure. And then the next level is this 19,000 level, 19,000 or $18,800 level, which is our monthly support. And then all the way down here is our weekly. So hopefully our monthly level of support will guide us back to the upside. But worst case scenario, there's our weekly. And our daily is over here. So let's see if the daily bounces us first. All right. That's Bitcoin for you guys. I'm looking for this not to cross to the 55 and under this 20,600. If we find our bounce on this 20,600 and go back into this fib and then finally claim it one more time, we'll definitely probably go to the 200 naked point of control and higher. So we got to give it some time to mature in this little consolidation. But if the consolidation breaks down to the downside under 20,600 with 4-hour open and closes, keep yourself ready for lower. All right, we might go all the way and test this monthly. Okay, let's go now to my baby Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum on a weekly. And you know what? Take that out. That is right. Monthly. Monthly is right. Daily. Daily is a little bit off. Check. The daily moves the most. You know, the weekly and monthly shouldn't fluctuate too much, but they will. All right, so on the weekly on Ethereum, we are looking at the same thing as Bitcoin. We're going through a little reprieve bounce. We're trying to look for higher. How high we go, we don't know. But the main thing is right now, Ethereum is weaker than Bitcoin. We want Ethereum to close above 1195, $1,195. If we close under 1,195 next week, we can probably assume that we're going to test lower. We want this to bullishly engulf so we can look for higher next week, not lower. And next week, even if we close like this, next week we can retest the highs, but then probably roll over. Okay, so that's on the weekly. We want this weekly to close above 1,200 so we can look for next week to continue to the upside. All right, let's go to the daily. So on the daily, we are just losing the 21 EMA. So that's not the greatest. We want to find support over here at 1150. Any 4-hour open and closes under 1150, we're going to probably be gunning for the lower targets. And right now, this looks like a head and shoulder. This is not the ideal scenario. Okay, I'll just say right now. in the past, in a consolidation like this, I've seen it break out in my past history a few times, a few different ways, okay? So we'll have this kind of setup. Oh, my drums are on. I don't want to do it like that. So let me see if we got the chart that's clean. Okay, perfect. Here's an Ethereum chart that's clean. Let's draw on this one. Nice. Okay, cool. And here's our other fib that we're bouncing off of the support right here, this 906. So that's how we got the support here, and the resistance was here on the other fib from these two different weekly pulls. All right, so the point I was trying to make is right now, price action is trying to consolidate in this little range, okay? In 2017, 2018, when we did this on the bottom, we literally broke down. But in 2017, 2018, I believe the consolidation was something like this. And it was consolidating like that. And then people were expecting the triangle bottom and then to break up. But what happened was it broke down and then it consolidated again and then it came up. So right now we are kind of looking like in that same situation, but on those higher time frames I have, we've never broke the EMAs in this sense. So that's why I'm leaning more to the downside. I'm looking for like a third leg down. So this is one leg consolidation, two leg consolidation, three leg into my buy area and then up. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. If this wants to go to the upside, I don't say that's a bad thing. But I think it's going to hit here and then roll back over. And then it's going to play this out. Both scenarios, I'm looking for downside at the point right now. Even if the weekly does get back into a bullish engulfing, I think next week we're going to roll back down. We're going to bring these EMAs even lower. Because 21 already crossed this 100. I think 21 is coming to this 200. This is going to force price action for one more leg down, then consolidate, and then we can go up. That's what I'm hypothesizing right now, guys. Don't hate me. I don't want lower, but I do think even if we do get a relief rally higher, the 200 is going to reject it on the first attempt and we're going to move down. And I do think price action is going to get sucked into the 200 when the 21 and the 200 come and meet. So that is what I am looking for right now on Ethereum. Now let's go to the daily. And like I was saying, I'm looking for this to either break this neckline and continue to the upside and test the 55. The level to break over here is 1274 with 4-hour open and closes above. I'd be looking for this 55. If we don't and we lose this 21 after 10 hours and 45 minutes, if we can't get above the 21 EMA, then we're going to probably look for some support over here at 1150, and we can't have that, then we'll look for the bottom of the Bollinger Band around $1,025. Go to the 4-hour. 4-hour, we are doing what I'm looking for on the daily, and we are resting on the 55 right now. If the 4-hour can't stay above this and we lose and close under this 2 EMAs, then we lost the 21, 55, and the 100 EMA all in one 4-hour candle. And then you can guess that we're going to do one of these things. Quick moves down. And then it's going to sweep out all the liquidity until it finds its support. And this thing that we drew is not the ideal formation method or however you want to call it to draw it. It's just I freehanded this because that's what I see, guys. So I mean, like you could also say that, hey, this was a triangle. You can say this was a triangle. You can say this was a triangle. All of these broke out of the parallel channel. Here's another triangle. All of these consolidations are occurring within this large consolidation. Now when all this has been accumulated, right? Now we're not making these lows anymore. So price is not allowed to get any cheaper than this levels. So it's only gonna be marked up is what I was saying. We will probably go up and then get rejected off another EMA. Because all this liquidity, all these guys have stop losses right here. This is their pain point. So it is smart for the market maker to poke above this, maybe even above the 200 EMA, just a quick second, and then swing it back down very, very hard to retest these lows. Because all these people's stop losses will get hit, all these other stop losses will get hit, and the market maker gets to collect money on both sides of the market and go home happy to his wife. So yes, that is what we are looking at right now. All right, guys. That is Bitcoin and Ethereum for you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me in the comment section below. If you have any other assets you would like me to cover, please leave it in the comment section below. Yesterday, I charted Polkadot and Matic for someone who requested them, so I hope like those were helpful for you, my special friend. And then anyone else, if there are other assets you would like to cover, just let me know and I will try to bring up the charts for that for you and share it in our Discord group. Yeah, another thing about the Discord group, please feel free to join our Discord group. You have a lot of awesome traders there who are willing to help you and guide you in their own methodology in training. In trading, so you can learn from them as well as anyone else you are listening and watching. And yeah, if you have questions, you can also ask them. Everyone has their own style and method, so get ready. And yeah, aside from that, guys, it's Sunday. Get ready for this weekend to end and Monday to start, and hopefully the week has good news, and we'll see how it goes from there. Aside from that, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications so you get the real-time updates, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day.